Yo, good morning guys. It is currently 8:05. That's why I look like a zombie. Today I'm gonna be taking y'all through a full day of eating again. I'm still bulking and my calories have actually increased since the last time I brought y'all through a full day of eating. Right now, what we're gonna do is, drum roll please, check-ins. This time changed mixed with the time of the day that I take my check-in photos, which is like 8-ish o'clock. The lighting is so flat, it makes me look so terrible. The lighting is grainy and it's just like, I hate the time change. And then also I'm still tired as hell. I did see around 0.3 ounce increase. So 3 ounce increase from last week to this week, which is honestly, that's good with me. I don't have to increase calories because my weight is moving up. So right now, my calories on rest days, today's calories are gonna be aiming for around 2,400 calories. And on training days, I've been at around 2,700 calories. We're getting there, bro. I foresee 3,000 calories being within my future very soon. So now we're gonna have breakfast, which is something different. I'm actually trying out something different. So next time y'all see me, I'm gonna have clothes on. Also, I'm wearing a nose strip because my allergies are kicking my butt. My allergies have hands. So this is how the pancakes came out. We're gonna do a taste test for this My Protein pancake mix. We'll see if it stands the test, okay? Sugar-free carry syrup for the dub. I'm literally using this down to the very last drop because there's still syrup in there, so why would I just throw it away? First bite, we're gonna see if it's worth it. Nah. Low-key, the protein pancakes from my cookbook taste 10 times better. These were just faster, so I was like, fuck it, just make the investment. But not worth it, y'all. Not worth it. And I'm not just saying that because I have a protein pancakes recipe. Like, genuinely, this is giving what you think protein pancakes would give. Versus my pancakes, they just taste like regular pancakes, so. Alright guys, so it's now around 11:30 and I'm gonna have my second meal of the day. We're gonna be having 4 ounces of tilapia, aka 1 tilapia fillet, 100 grams of white rice, and then in tandem with that, I'm also gonna be having 100 grams of this coleslaw. It's really just chopped up different colored cabbage, so I'm gonna be having that as well. Just to get a little bit more volume out of the meal, I'm gonna be having half a bag of cauliflower rice. Now for this meal, this is how it came out. It looks incredibly pale. I'm also gonna be using this G. Hughes sauce, the honey mustard one. The honey mustard one has around 10 more calories per serving than the barbecue sauce, but this meal is around 350 calories, a lot of protein, a lot of carbs, not a lot of fat. I season it up, I sauce it up, and then it comes out well. It's so funny with bulking, right? Like, I was so afraid of it for so long, and now I've relinquished control over whatever happens social media wise. Like, if my engagement goes down because I'm bulking, if my engagement goes down because I don't have visible abs, I've kind of come to terms with that. Like, if it happens, it happens. I can't kill myself about it, and I can't stifle my personal growth anymore for the sake of like social media. Alright y'all, so they're doing some construction outside, which is why I'm holding the microphone. My next meal of the day is going to be something that, if you've been here for a little minute, you know exactly what I'm going to be having, and that is protein French toast. I really am just like, I'm a slut for breakfast. I love me some pancakes, some oatmeal, some cream of rice, some French toast. All of that is just right up my alley. So if I could, I would low-key have French toast for like every single meal of the day. And I like to eat very frequently just because I have a big appetite. Even though I'm bulking, I'm not doing a bare mode F it bro, just eat as much food as humanly possible. I'm doing a controlled bulk so that I'm able to still maintain leanness, still maintain a nice level of conditioning while increasing my food intake. So yeah, like I'd be hungry a little bit in between these meals, which is honestly a good position to be in. This is the bread that's the most like economically efficient when it comes to keto stuff. It's not as cheap as like plain Wonder Bread, but also it's not going to spike your insulin to the same degree as Wonder Bread. The next thing is of course egg whites. I'm going to be using 200 milliliters of egg whites. As we know, I can be a little bit lactose intolerant at times. We're going to be using almond milk. My girlfriend says I eat my food with a side of syrup. Like, I put this syrup on literally everything, and it really is low calories. It's 5 calories per 2 tablespoons. All right, y'all, so it is 4:25 and we are at our last meal before dinner. So I have a lot of catching up to do in terms of like editing for you all. This last meal is going to be 4 ounces of tilapia, again, 100 grams of rice, and then lettuce. Then there's gonna be a plate on one of my cookbook recipes, which you can find in the link below. If you wanna support me, see some high protein, very delicious meals, definitely check it out. But right now we're gonna slam this bodybuilder ass meal. Sometimes I'm like, bro, I look like this? That's not real. And then the other times I'm like, you don't look like shit, bro, shut up. Yeah, that's the mind of Devin. It's not much, but it's honest work. I was haggling back and forth with people on Facebook Marketplace, and then I was looking at Amazon and stuff for like, you know, a nice huge mirror, but then I realized that Walmart was selling these little mirrors for like $7, so I just grabbed both of these mirrors, the white ones on the side, for $7, so that's like $15 after tax, and I already had this big mirror in the middle. Alright, y'all, so final meal of the day, but if you know anything about me, you know that I'm also gonna have a little sweet treat after this, so it's not really the final meal of the day, but this is a little plate on the burger bowl for my cookbook. I'm using some pre-made plant-based queso, just because it has really good macros. We have a little bit of salsa, some buffalo sauce, and some pickles, and then I have some 99% ground turkey. Right here is my protein source, and then it's on a layer of coleslaw, the coleslaw that I showed y'all earlier in the day, as well as some lettuce. I did such hard blue collar work by chopping up that lettuce, and then I also have around 300 grams of air fried diced potatoes from Publix. Yeah, like I like to eat a lot of food. This is how I eat a lot of food without feeling like shit, because it's still within my macros. So if that sounds like you, but you have trouble hitting your macros, you have trouble keeping it tight, essentially, I really do suggest checking out the cookbook. I'm not just saying that, like that's literally the exact reason why I made the cookbook. So the link for that is gonna be down below. Now we're gonna get into it, and I'll see you guys at dessert time. Alright, y'all, so last food of the day, it's 7:35 and I'm low-key, y'all can't see that, can you? You can see that. It's time for a nice little sweet treat. What I'm gonna be having is half of one of these chocolate bars. So this is Lakanto. If you don't know about Lakanto, they do all chocolates. They also do truffle, stuff like that, but they only use monk fruit sweetener, so they don't use artificial sweetener that's really harmful for your gut, and they also don't use actual sugar. That's what half is, so that's a pretty good trade-off. Just like my last full day of eating, I honestly can be somewhat repetitive, and I'll let you guys into a little secret. I actually mix things up more than I usually do in my usual routine whenever I film these, just because I want to show y'all what variance can look like, and that you don't have to eat boring ass food in order to see gains or in order to see fat loss. But realistically, I eat a little bit more boring than you see here, just because I don't find it boring. I find it comforting and safe. Hopefully get some ideas, hopefully find it useful. So I'm also going to be having this sugar-free pound cake, and this is 200 calories for the entire pound cake, which is dope. Honestly, I'm tired. I'm probably going to go to bed earlier today. Tomorrow's a push day, so all this fuel is going to be put to good use to build up those pecs and my delts and my triceps, and I can't wait for it. I know for a fact 100% I'm going to do more training videos, so if you want to see me working out, you can either subscribe to my members only channel, which is going to be linked down below. There's honestly a ton of videos on there that you guys might not even know about, but if you see the thing that says join this channel, that is my members only channel, and think of it as Patreon but on YouTube, and I upload a lot of videos there that never make it to my main channel, just because it's more of a selective group that I'm looking for to share that with, right? So definitely check that out if you're interested. If you couldn't tell, I also really love making custom meal plans, custom training plans, so if you're interested in collaborating together on that, you can go ahead and email me. It's going to be down below. If you are interested in working with me but you don't have the ability to work with me on the custom training plan or the coaching level, I do have a training plan called MASC Made Simple, and then also, of course, my cookbook, like I said 1,000 times, is going to be linked down below as well. Like I always say, Devin loves you, Devin's a Don, and Devin is out of here, boy.